9, live for the evening of Monday, the 24th of October, 2022. 1 week from Halloween! Oh, 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 oh.
Falcon Punch! I was playing Super Smash with my bros when a gunpowder smell crossed my nose. For a creeper with his stealth began to hiss, and I dodged with ZL so he would miss. Minecraft and Smash! They put Minecraft and Smash. Minecraft and Smash! There's a minecart crash. Minecraft and Smash! Minecraft and Smash! Toward my Super Smash game, playing 5-stock, came a man in teal with the pick to break rock, and a zombie too, and a girl in green, and the enderest man who didn't want to be seen. Minecraft and Smash! They forward smash. Minecraft and Smash! Quicker than PK Flash. Minecraft and Smash! They sheared Wario Stash. Minecraft and Smash! Minecraft and Smash!
One evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Under Mountain, deep into Under Mountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost, all the wisps and wasps and the mezzo lost, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Under Mountain, deep into Under Mountain. All our blades will sing like choirs as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Under Mountain, deep into Under Mountain. You'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Under Mountain, deep into Under Mountain. The mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Under Mountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Under Mountain.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. We are doing some of the kind of behind... No, I was going to say behind the scenes. But yeah, this is the behind the scenes work. On my pinball machine, I have come back from the Pinball Expo up in Chicago, feeling revitalized, re-energized, and ready to rock and go. One of the things that I've been kind of putting off, because I knew it was going to be a lot of work, though, was getting the entire machine drained of, what do you call that stuff? Water, I guess? People want to know where the beard is at. Well, hey, go check out the VOD from yesterday night's stream. After the HermitCraft charity did so well, I told y'all if y'all contributed a certain amount that I would shave the beard, and y'all did it. Transit Biker says, "Hey Joe, how's the chin feeling today?" Pretty good. I mean, so I did go find where I had, like, in the move, where I had left my shaving cream and proper razor. So I did tidy this up a little bit. The mustache is a little bit less lopsided. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. But, yeah, I am really glad to see y'all tonight. We had a fun stream earlier today where we got started on this pinball machine gridding process. And the folks who tipped earlier got us 13 away from the next face camera expansion and the entrance of the Joust. So just as a quick reminder, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, so once again, we're gathering a bunch of sand for us to just kind of grid out the area under our pinball machine so we can borrow some sponges from Corrales. I did not expect to look like Freddie Mercury, and I still think I'm more of a John Aston Gomez Adams. Andre says he looks so young. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. But, like, I really feel like with these eyebrows and, like, opening the eyes a little bit too much, especially if I take the glasses off, I feel like I'm very Gomez Adams, very John Aston. I don't have a cigar because I don't smoke cigars, but Gomez always... Like, I was trying to think of, like, a good prop for my Gomez costume, and I realized a cigar might not be the best one because I don't even know if the new Gomez... like in the new TV shows and stuff, smokes, because, like, they're not big on smoking in family shows anymore. Sammy! Glad you are on your way home, or possibly actually home. Who says, greetings from a very delayed flight. Oh, you're probably on the flight, if I'm reading that right. Oh, well. But, yeah. So I was thinking that a cigar would be a good prop, but I realized maybe a toy rapier, which is like a thin fencing blade, would be a good choice. I could get one of those at Spirit Halloween. Yeah, he frequently has a fencing sword as a prop in, so that would be something that would be really unique and make it clear, because you're still over Chicago. Oh wow. Well, happy landing, Sammy. It was so fantastic hanging out with you and Kindleus. It was a whirlwind visit for us. I was kind of, like, mentally all over the place, but I was happy to see y'all. Badger really enjoyed it as well. We definitely both appreciate y'all organizing that little engagement party for us at the hotel. That was really fun. And it was really nice that Corinne got to be a part of that. Like, yeah, I just, I was really, really glad that all worked out really well. So, yeah. But yeah, I didn't intend to look like Mumbo Jumbo. And people are like, well, Joe, you look like Mumbo Jumbo. Fix it. If you don't want to look like Mumbo Jumbo, that's a you problem. So that's why I was thinking, like, the fencing sword, the fencing foil is not a Mumbo Jumbo thing. So Corinne has been asking me to get rid of the beard forever. See, she's very happy about the lack of beard. But yeah, if we, I don't know that we're gonna hit it today, But if we go past the Eye of Joron today, I think we're gonna skip the Beetlejuice for the next week or so and go straight to Jomez Adams. Because the Beetlejuice is fun year round, but Jomez Adams, like that's a fun one. But you know what I should do is I should post the tweet. I did not get a chance to post my Twitter links. I was gonna try and post my photos and videos from Chicago Pinball Expo earlier today, and like it's just been a busy day. But yeah, let me post the before and after picture of me with the beard. Flotkit says, late congrats on the engagement show. Thank you. The slick back hair is what people are saying is gives it the Freddie Mercury thing. Yeah, so for the Gomez Adams, like the way to actually... Okay, I've got the beard comb. Oh no, I'm going full Sadako now. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta get some of these tangles out. So we're gonna go full Sadako for a minute. But yeah, so to do Gomez Adams properly with the headphones, I need to... Oh, wow, this looks so different without the beard. See, I think that's more of a Gomez Adams part. Now, the hair is still too long for Gomez. But if I tie it up in a ponytail in the back, it looks like Gomez from the front here. Right? Oh, yeah, Cousin It as well. Hey, congrats to your cousin, Ezra Manning. Glad to hear it. Sadacho? Yeah, I should just go as Sadako. It's like I've got all these fancy Halloween costumes, but I just go as Sadako anyway. Will Joe S. Pumpkins make a appearance this month? Possibly. Thank you for the kind words, limited edition Koba. Okay. Yeah, people are like, emo Joe, ha ha ha. I'm like, wait, don't you just mean Joe? I'm an emotional wreck all the time. Hey, Anonymous, thank you for tipping 14. That's going to get us one past our next face camera expansion. And the entrance of the gym. Oh, boy. So anyway, these chains, yeah, these ones right here that I forged in life, like Jacob Marley, they're beginning to pull me down to the deep below. Enter the juice. Bum 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 bum. Lowering the opacity now to 90%. There we go. At this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in opacity. So we're going to go ahead and turn off that setting up now sign as well, because I think the stream's basically good. I look like the uncle from Napoleon Dynamite. Wow, that's fantastic. Boy, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know, it's the chains I forged in life. So anyway, thank you again to Anonymous for that. That puts us now 19 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. And that's not it. That's the picture of me with the beard. Here's the tipping link. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Jules064. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Jules064. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchas más. Yeah, I was not intending a Freddie Mercury vibe, and I should have maybe seen this coming. I did play the Queen pinball machine on the floor at the Chicago Pinball Expo. But I guess we're doing this. Oh man, that would have been a good Halloween choice. But anyway, Spider Nom, thank you for the kind words. Yeah, we're all very excited. Like Scar has been bouncing off the walls. He's been posting like, look what this person had a crazy video set up where they were watching all the streams, and like everybody's like super hype. Um, I'm a rocket ship heading to the stars. No, I'm not. I'm a hermit crafter gonna strike some sand with a shovel that has been enchanted. Don't stop me now, gonna gather blocks and put them in a box. Don't stop me now, gonna use a shovel, but not on the rocks. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just having fun. I'm having fun. I hope y'all are having fun too. If you haven't seen a Joe Hill stream before, we have been getting a lot of new folks in last few days, and I'm really happy to see it. It warms my heart. But as I always say, this is gonna be a weird one. And the thing is, I always say that because I genuinely believe it's gonna be a weird one, and then it's a weird one. And then I go back and I look at my VODs, and I'm like, I streamed like 400 times in the last 300 days, and they're almost all legitimately weird. Like, womp, womp, womp. None of these turned out normal. They're all a weird one. Like you'd almost think like, oh, that's just a gimmick. That's just something Joe says to reel him in. But like, no. I'm just remarkably inconsistent and weird. But we have a good time. Tabris Valentine on Twitch chat says, "Why do you think I even come here? I go where the weird is." There you go, Tabris. And Neon Wyvern agrees. Electra 310 says, "If they're all weird, having a normal one would be strange." Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Okay. Welcome, Hephaestus. Does anybody know April 1st, 2023? What day of the week is that on? What day of the week is April 1st of 2023? Do I have a Halloween skin prepared? Yep, it was under my beard. Saturday. Okay. So, okay. What if on April 1st of 2023, we do the stream like a parody of how other people do their streams, where I've got like what's that thing where it like makes it's got like all the overlays, right? Like we have the overlays with like latest tip and like and like so and so tipped whatever. But the thing is, I'm not gonna actually have API integration for PayPal or whatever. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to like, oh boy, how would I even do this? I would have to like type this stuff in by hand. No. Like what I do is I get a clear sheet. I get a clear sheet of plastic, and I get a clear piece of plastic and a dry erase marker, and I write down like Cupcake Queen just followed, right? And then and like. And I need like what I need to do is put the xylophone or something at my feet so I can hit the mallet with my foot or whatever and play like the tipping like have an alert noise. Oh my gosh, we got these jump scares or whatever, like and the jump scares are just like me having Sean like running with a wolf mask and like throw me out of my chair. Just like hurl me on the ground. Just a reminder, we've got jump scares if we hit $1,000. I'm gonna have to spend so much money on paying Sean for the appearance, but it would be, I mean, it would pay for itself. The worst case is if I'm like, yeah, we'll have the jump scare at $1,000, and I'm like, hey Sean, I'll give you a couple $100 to show up on my stream, and then like we don't even hit a couple $100, and I'm just like, well, We'll know better for next year. Here's your check. Womp womp. Crudely drawn stream overlays. Wah, 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 wah. Have Sean with an air horn. I don't want to actually ruin my hearing. Welcome, Silverfish Stone. Elise says, this may have gotten away from you a little bit. Well, I warned you this was going to be a weird one. Find someone else streaming at the same time and put their overlay on for that day. Would I still do face expansions? I don't even know. Use the tablet to draw the overlays. Alexis87 nailed it. That's actually the way to do it. Actually, what I could do is have Sean with a keyboard playing playing the alerts noises or whatever. You could have Sean making the alert noises, or with a guitar actually. Slide whistle, vocoder, talk box. A lot of options. Oh, yeah, I could see if one of the other hermits wants to stream Joe Hill's style that day. That would be, I think, Cub or Scar. I think Cub would probably be the most likely to agree to that. Have a stream goal at the top, like... Oh, good, there's a witch here. How easy would it be to make a mod that integrates with PayPal? We don't want to touch the PayPal API, Toxic. The PayPal API is a nightmare. And I mean, I haven't actually done any work with it in like 15 years because it was so bad then. But I doubt it's better now. I don't... The Glockenspiel. Having Sean on the Glockenspiel and having a guitar would probably be the best bang for our buck there. But if every time I did a face camera, I switched overlays. Good luck in Flight Sim limited edition, Koba. Got a Patreon message. Gotcha. Spider Nom says, I worked with the PayPal API 5 years ago and hated every moment. The PayPal API is still awful, but they have webhooks now that will send you info without having to deal with the API. That might be nice. That might be worth looking into. But I don't want to use Streamlabs or anything. Oh boy. Yeah, we're talking about April Fool's ideas. So, I think if I put my hair in a ponytail, though, it does look kind of like Gomez Adams from, like, with the, it's because the way it sweeps across, like, wait, am I doing that the wrong way? Yeah, I am. Now it looks like a hairnet. Do manual type trains with a toy train on my desk that I blow up. There is a witch near me. Kaname, if your food is suddenly changing to different flavors, you should, this is not a joke, go get a COVID test. That's not something wrong with your air fryer. That's your taste buds. Seriously, go get a COVID test. Things suddenly shifting in flavor like that, are a pretty big symptom. I know that's not the funny, goofy answer you want, but that's probably seriously what it is. Everything else tastes fine, just not that. Well, the thing is, it can be kind of selective what tastes different. So if there's like... Okay, just saying. Okay, let's go ahead and... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretend to be different hermits at each tipping milestone. That's an interesting idea. The thing is, the only impression I can really do well is, none of them. I don't really watch Grian's channel now. My Joe impression is stellar. Thanks. Oh no. Why am I getting sand? For our pinball machine. We need a ton of sand for glass, and we also need to drain the ocean inside of it. Is that a comb over? I'm not going bald. I'm trying to do a Gomez Adams hairstyle to match the mustache. I was not trying to look like Mumbo at all. That's the frustrating thing. I was trying to look like Gomez Adams. Yeah, I get all my news about what's on Grian's channel from my kid, who watches Grian's videos and then asks me a lot of questions about them at dinner. But she was busy today, so I don't know what happened in Grian's latest episode. Birdman says, my video quality is less than 144 horsepower. Well, I mean, that's still a lot of horses. Like, how many horses are in, like, if you got, like, a Ford F-150, the most popular pickup truck, how many horsepower is that? $150 horsepower. Okay, so, like, oh, that's what the F-150 stands for? Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. I just thought that was marketing. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Oh, I don't... So he says, I don't think that's true. It's a joke. Okay. Why isn't Mumbo streaming on Joe's channel? The problem is that Mumbo looks like Gomez Adams. This is the different problem. Well, anyway, if your stream doesn't look good on Twitch, you can try it on YouTube. We stream on multiple services. Sometimes different countries are prioritized differently with their data centers and stuff. And so one of the reasons I stream on a bunch of different networks, or on several different networks, is so that even if you live somewhere that like Twitch isn't very good, you can still watch my show on YouTube or vice versa and have a good experience with whatever regional provider is best for you. One horse has 15 horsepower. Alex D. Perazzo says a Ford F-150 has anywhere between 290 and 700 horsepower depending on the trim level. Gotcha. And Elise confirms that in the YouTube chat. Oh, the F is the towing capacity. So F-150 is 100 or 1,500 pound towing capacity. F-250 is 250 pound. That tracks. Okay. How do I keep up with both chats? It's actually easier, Lumity Lover, who asked that in the YouTube chat. There's actually 3 chats, so they all move at 1/3 the speed. We have the YouTube chat, the Twitch chat, and the Discord chat for the Patreon patrons. And so if you have like a bunch of viewers, your chat starts moving way faster, unless you separate them into different groups. Grey Wolf Woo says, why do you do this thing with the face cam? Oh, the face camera gets bigger when we hit certain tipping milestones. We are currently 19 away from our next face camera expansion milestone, because as you can see, there's 9 and 10. Boom. So the next milestone would be moving all these beads across. But we're not there yet. So tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. But yeah. The face camera gets bigger because the people here pay me to make it bigger. Before I started having the face camera expand when people tipped, I would make, on average, $6 a stream. I'm not joking. And once I added the face camera expansion thing and the milestones, I was able to quit my day job. And so clearly this is what the people want. How does my fiance like only the mustache? Well, if she's in chat, I'll let her answer. I'm not going to answer that. And if she's not in chat, let's just assume the answer was positive. Grey Wolf Woof says, for me it is annoying. If you reverse it, I would donate for sure. Well, if people tip enough, it actually resets at a smaller size with a different camera setup. So, technically, by making it bigger, you eventually would make it smaller. The only way out is through. It's not a perfect system, but it is the system we have. No, I'm not saying it's blackmail. You never say that. That really hurts your case later. The beard shaving episode is live on my channel. Or the VOD, I guess. It's not really an episode. But on my YouTube channel, you can find the beard shaving. I think I did I worked really hard on the whole drive. I was thinking about funny ways. To make the beard shaving funny. And I think it went really well. Hey, speaking of tips, we got one rolling in now. We just got 5 from Alyssa, who says, face bigger. Well, thank you very much, Alyssa. That does get us closer to that next expansion milestone. We are now 14 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Does galloping blocks work in water? Not ideally. I didn't have shaving cream, no. But you know what? We're not in water technically at this point. So let's controls, keybinds, attack, destroy. No, I want place block. Q, done. Oh, I realize I don't have the, I need to fix my hotbar if we're going to do this right. Galloping blocks, no! I was going to say galloping blocks go. Yeah, I stream on Twitch and YouTube. And we also have a chat in the Discord. Gotta Joe fast should have been the name of this trick. It's not a bad suggestion. But the Discord is via patreon.com/JoeHills at the $5 a month level or above. Yeah, so this is where this kind of falls apart here, is when we get... Like, it doesn't work great underwater, as far as I know. Dang it. Oh, yeah, and I changed my rocket flying button. But yeah, just so you know, too, I have to manually send out invites to the Discord. I usually do those the next business day. So... Will I go back and to how I look at my YouTube profile picture after the shave? Maybe. About to see. Non-binary mermaid, thank you for rolling in and tipping 20 even. Boom. That's going to get us 6 past our next face camera expansion. Who writes, bigger. So here we go. It's time to expand. Joe. Do. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 80%. Thank you, non-binary mermaid. We also have another tip rolling in via PayPal that just came in. Derek, thank you very much for the 10, who says, I hope this small contribution will help you and Badger have a beautiful wedding, live long, and prosper. Thank you very much, Derek, for the kind words and the well wishes. Then Aaron, rolling in and tipping 5, puts us 1 past that next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand. Just do. And we're going to lower the Joe Pasty now to 70%. And we are now 19 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Here, let's try this underwater. People were asking about it underwater. Dang it. So we're going to hold these. We're going to put that there. I guess this does work underwater. How do you know? I didn't think it would. Should have been doing this the whole time. Oops. Transit Biker, don't troubleshoot in my chat. Go, if you're not sure if your Twitch is working, go fix it somewhere else. That's not helpful. Don't fill my chat with test messages. Come on, that's not cool. When I allow people to do that, my YouTube chat fills with 800 people going, does my YouTube chat work? It's like, no, you're banned. You're timed out. No, you're gone. Don't do that. That is not the purpose. The purpose of my chat is to interact with the stream. If you're trying to see if interacting with the stream works, interact with the stream and see what people say or don't say. Any given message may not be responded to if people don't think it's interesting or worth responding to. But don't come in here and be like, let me check if this is working. Because it won't be, because you'll get timed out or banned. I don't have time for you to troubleshoot your stuff here. Anyway, should probably surface and get some air here. Daniel says, hey, Joe, loving the stash. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab Oh, we can just use what we got here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Don't talk about the viewing numbers, fandoms lady. I'm gonna time you out so you have a second to read the rules. It makes streamers neurotic if you're like talking about like, oh, it's up to 200. Uh-oh, it's down to 175. Oh, it's up to 200. Oh, it's down to 275. Like it's not. It's like that's how you give people like mental breakdowns. Like don't talk about viewership numbers. That's not streaming is not about viewership numbers. And if I end up banning a bunch of people who are very excited about viewership numbers, then that'll probably be healthier for my stream and for me in the long term. I'm going to time you out this time so you have a chance to familiarize yourself with the rules, but please, please, please. That's like rolling into somebody's stream and yelling about how many people are watching is not helpful or healthy. Like you're not helping them. You're stressing people out. Don't come in here and stress people out. Me. I'm a single parent. I'm exhausted all the time and I have enough to worry about. I don't care how many people are watching. And trying to make me care is just giving me more work. Okay. Kingu says, you seem to be remarkably up to date after what seemed like one hell of the last 7 days. It was a very busy 7 days, but it was a very good 7 days. So, yeah. A lot of stress, but a lot of positivity the last 7 days. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to fill these out down here. Get rid of that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Matthias says, congrats on the engagement. You won't be a single parent for long. I know. I'm really looking forward to that. Having an extra adult in the house all the time will be super amazing for my sanity. Because, like, not being able to, like, run to the grocery store after my kid goes to bed or, like, things like that is just, like, a whole thing. Welcome, Nick. Glad you could join us. Yeah, this is, as I always say, this is going to be a weird one. We're just hanging out, palling around, doing some building, block placing, that sort of thing. Does NJ have to fill my engagement calendar? What's an engagement calendar? NJ fills my normal calendar, or helps me fill my normal calendar. Mr. Sandman, man me a sand, la da da, do 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 do. Yeah, the theme song is "Lay Your Head Down and Dream," and I'm the Sandman tonight, so yeah. I guess we're doing it, people. Galloping blocks reminds me of sand in an hourglass. Good point, Fakes.com. Deku Kitty says, Joe streams are perfect for winding down at the end of the day, super chill and comfy. The name of this this technique I call galloping blocks, and if you just go on YouTube and search for galloping blocks, Joe Hills, you'll find it. But yeah, I found what some people are calling a glitch, some people call it a technique, but Mojang hopefully hasn't fixed it. I haven't tried it in 119, dang it, 119, 3, or 120 in the, some reason it's not doing it. Hold on, let me see if I can recenter. There it is. Probably should have brought some torches, but that's fine. Scar joined the game. We better greet Scar, or he'll yell at us with a bow and arrow. Howdy, Scar. 1, 2, 3. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da da da. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that was wrong. Nana Jen says congrats on your engagement in the Twitch chat. Thank you, Nana Jen. I'm very excited. Let's go ahead and grab some what do you call them now? More sand. Also maybe eat a bit. No. Did I say hi to Scar? I forgot. I did. Okay. I'm a little tired too. Scar isn't the only one. But yeah, okay. Also, it's only 7 p.m. where Scar lives. It's not that late. Coat Duck says, Joe, I have some visual processing issues that make it difficult to watch your streams. But we were in black and white, it made it way easier. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, sometimes weird things work out. Okay, so I think I actually want to be 3 deep here. So the question is, what's the smartest way to do that? Do we just stay at 2? Hold on, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 across, so maybe... Oh, wow. This is a pretty effective way to place a lot of blocks underwater as well. Hey, Rex, lay your fish down in 3. Nice. Okay. Well, the thing about going black and white with the camera Coat Duck is that that's like a incentive to hit certain face camera milestone, and so yeah, making that permanent would then remove the goal. I'd have to really think about that. That's helpful data to have, but I'm not sure what to do about it yet, if that makes any sense. It's helpful data to have, but I don't know how to use it or apply it right now. But you might be able to just set the stream itself to be black and white somehow on your computer, if you like, if it would help you watch the stream normally, right? The reason it works is because I'm in black and white and the background's in color, so it helps you separate. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, that's interesting to know, but I'm not sure how best to use that information. Does the Beetlejuice have the same effect for you, Coat Duck? Does me being in brilliant oversaturated blue have the same benefits as me being black and white? Dang it, these fish are in my way. Badger Smash says scary storms are happening around. Those are on Tuesday, I thought, aren't they? Or are you talking about scary storms where Mahi's is not here? Elsewhere, okay. Yeah, because there was slight chance of mildly severe weather in Nashville on Tuesday, but not yet, to my knowledge. Okay. So, boy, I can't see anything. Let me just ruin everything here. I'll come back to this part when I have torches, I think. Because, like, I can't tell what's over here. Corrales got the sponges from Digapie, so I'm going to borrow the new sponges from him. I'm not going to do that top layer because I don't have torches for it right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and cycle those in here. Got our bubbles back. Full bulbs. I'm going to try and borrow a sponge from Corrales, because he's always hilarious to borrow things from. And he got a bunch of sponges from, Digapie. The Iscal 85 joint that I got really kind of robbed at. But there was a lesson for the kids. The house always wins when the house is owned by Corrales. So that was nice. Got to learn something about gambling. Whoops. Watch the cap, Safi, please. Sand for days. No worries, Safi. We're good. Okay. Life is like a pinball machine full of sand and gonna place it making a scene full of sand and da 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 dee 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 da doo doo. With the dethroning of the kings, does that allow you to mine diamonds? Yes, but I haven't done that yet because I'm... Oh, that reminds me, I actually did have some diamonds I found. Apparently the floor is lava. What is that death message for? Walking on lava, I guess. I mean, I'm not an expert in volcanology, but... Excuse me, that's what it seems like. Welcome, Angelica de Silva Valente. Things are going well tonight. I am playing some Minecraft on the HermitCraft server. Woo! Magma cubes, magma blocks, maybe. Transit Biker says, Joe, would you care for me to share info about a local private coin-op pinball arcade? Well, they're not advertising. They're not paying me to advertise. I don't see how it's on topic, so probably not. Yeah, I wasn't going for a Ron Burgundy look. This is supposed to be Gomez Adams. I'm just getting a lot of... People are like, you're Ron Burgundy, you're Freddie Mercury, you're Mumby Jumby. And I'm like, no, I'm Gomez Adams. You can tell it's a good Halloween costume if no one knows who you are. They're like, is that Miss Piggy or Glenda the Good Witch? And it's like, oh boy. Queen Asteri says getting everything but Gomez. Well, you have literally have Queen in your name, so of course you're gonna see Freddie Mercury. Always Coat Duck, always. Okay. Let's go ahead and lay our heads. I'm up. Nightshade Owl says, I'm feeling a lot better about the time I dressed up as Eevee and everyone thought I was a kangaroo. Oh boy, yep, that happens. Welcome back, Welcome back, Mark. I was so excited to welcome you back. I just combined the word back with your name. Another floor made of lava. What are the odds? Okay. So here we go. I look like Gunther from Stardew Valley, says Xeon. Celine. Dee. La da da da. Scar building a gold farm or something. I mean, it would be a good time to do it now that we're switching to the gold standard. Or are we? Go watch Ren's latest episode. I don't think we are, but I also don't really... Paying attention to what's going on HermitCraft is a problem for future Joe. With the tank top, it definitely looks more Freddie Mercury, says Mahi Zero. That's fair. That's my secret. I'm always Gomez Adams. That's my secret, Fester old chum. I'm always Gomez. I can't do a good John Aston voice, sadly. Okay. Okay. Next week's recap is going to be nuts. I mean, only if stuff happens this week on HermitCraft. But what are the odds of that? We're running for it. Hi, follow off center. Fragile Grape says I can braid my hair to go as Wednesday Adams. And Badger Spanner says Joe can go for as all of the Adams family. I think. Oh boy, this is gonna sound vain. I think I'd have a hard time pulling off Fester. Like I'd have to get a bald cap. Like, which, I mean, I guess isn't really different from getting a, like, I was like, okay, so, like, for Morticia, I'd have to shave the rest of the mustache and get a corset. And so I guess getting a corset isn't really that different from getting a bald cap. But with the bald cap, I'm like, well, when am I going to use it again? You know? No need for a bald cap, just shave. Oh boy, I put a lot of work into this. A lot of time. I could be Bob from Bob's Burgers with this mustache, thanks. Bald cap for a tango cosplay. Hey, Respect. Glad you enjoyed the stream last night. I just realized we've been going for about an hour now, so I should remind everybody that we are 19 away from the next face camera expansion, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I also need to have a hydration break soon, but I'm not doing a good job of remembering to drink my soda. I'm so caught up in the sand placing. The problem with this is, like, with this sort of gameplay, is I spend all my effort clicking things, and I don't really have a free hand very often to drink my drink. But then I end up with a dry throat, and then the show isn't very good, so I need to do that. Archer from Archer would be a fun costume. I do like Archer a lot. Can I get an auto-clicker program? I think that would be frowned upon on the HermitCraft server. We're professional Minecraft players. We should be able to click things and remember to do it. There we go. Doo-doo-doo-dee. What I should have done is I should have just built my way back at the same height. Have I considered dressing as my in-game skin? My daughter wanted me to do that, and I was like... Yeah, you gotta keep in mind, though, that, like, when we go, like, trick-or-treating with her friends' parents are, like, they're like, they have jobs that could be a Halloween costume, right? Like, one of her friend's parents is, like, a medical doctor. But for Halloween, does he put on his doctor coat and stethoscope? Or does he have a real costume, right? If I showed up in my job clothes, like, that would just look so lazy, right? That would look so lazy. And, like, I would judge him if he showed up in his lab coat and stethoscope, right? So, I mean, I think I would be opening myself up to very fair criticism if I dressed as my Minecraft character for Halloween. I do have an at shirt. I don't think the shift button is working properly underwater. What's a dream costume I'd like to do? Maybe Colonel Hunter Gathers from Venture Brothers would be a fun one. I think I'm close enough to the body type to pull that off. Something Venture Brothers. Dr. Orpheus, Master of Mysticism when I'm older, would be good. I actually do answer my phone. Joe Hill's Master of Mysticism, because I love that character from Venture Brothers so much. Sage Morrison says, Joe, I'm planning to be a book for Halloween. Any suggestions for which book to be? I mean, you got to know your audience on something like that. Should I go as the Monarch from Venture Brothers? I don't think I could. I mean, maybe I could pull off the Monarch. The mighty Monarch. Venture? Harvey Birdman would be a fun costume. Oh yeah, I forgot that I go the Q button makes it so fast. Brick Frog. Brick Frog is a great character. In Flight, normally I have rules about yelling in all caps, but since Brick Frog's name is basically yelling Brick Frog in all caps. Rex Verdi says, I did go as Hunter S. Thompson one year. Yeah, the character Colonel Hunter Gathers from Venture Brothers is based on Hunter S. Thompson. And I thought that would look more like a costume, but then again, I mean, I think, yeah, I could go as, like, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas Hunter S. Thompson. Welcome, YOLO Girl, who says on Twitch chat, I'm excited for my first time catching a stream. Found you by the HermitCraft charity event. Awesome. Yeah, I have been part of the HermitCraft server since week 5 of season 1. I was the first person to join the server who was not a founding member, making me the original new guy. So I know what it's like to be new, and I want you to feel welcome here. So thank you for coming by and checking us out. So the streams are a lot more chill than my episodes. The episodes are kind of high energy. whoa, here's what we're doing here, blah blah blah. But like the streams are more like, okay, y'all, I need to place like 800 shulkers of sand. We're just gonna talk and hang out, right? In my episodes, I'll describe what I'm gonna do, and then it'll yell time skip. And then the time skip is this. This is the time skip. It's me hanging out with y'all, talking, having a good time, palling around. Right now we're discussing fun Halloween costume ideas. We're like... Because, like, oh boy. I'm trying to think of like, all the things that would be super iconic. Like, because that's a big part of Halloween costumes, is it's fun to go obscure, but you want you want it to be recognizable enough that the people who do recognize it are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe someone else loves this thing as much as I do, right? So, like, Kamen Rider is huge in Japan. And, like, if I showed up as Kamen Rider, there would be some people who would be very excited about it, and a lot of other people would be like, what is that? Some sort of Power Rangers thing, right? And it's like, it predates the Power Rangers. It's awesome, But, like, I Am Your Fan 29 says, oh my god, I love Kamen Rider. See, right? Like, if you saw someone dressed as Kamen Rider, you would be hyped, right? But then you look at, like, okay, well, what's popular today? Well, One Punch Man is pretty popular. And there's a character who's a cyclist in One Punch Man named Moomin Rider, which means licenseless rider, because he, unlike Kamen Rider, who has a cool motorcycle, Moomin Rider rides a bicycle because he doesn't have a motorcycle license, right? Incredimike, yes, 2000 era political jokes never stop being relevant. We could totally bring back the butterfly ballot joy of the Florida ballots from 2000. That's no time like the present on that one. Yeah, Moomin Rider is a parody of Kamen Rider in One Punch Man. I Am Your Fan 29 says even the reference of Moomin Rider is exciting. Awesome, yeah. People are saying, I don't think I've ever actually seen you wear the shirt. Yeah, I only wore it on one stream. It was an example printing from, like, a print-as-you-go shop online, which is one of the reasons I'm not going with them. Yeah, print as I give up on you forever. Like, it will not endure many washings, so I only save it for special occasion streams. Like when we did the big pinball phase stuff with Manu. He was wearing his Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 shirt, and I was wearing the @ shirt. My daughter still hasn't picked her Halloween costume yet, even though we gave her until today to do it, but we're actually going shopping. Our last round of Spirit Halloween shopping is tomorrow, which, quick reminder, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. What's the original origin of the shirt? When I wanted my Minecraft character in my series to have something identifying about it, but that you could hide with armor. So that way, if I was recording when I wasn't online, it used to be that skins only worked when you were in online mode. That might still be the case. And the internet, I was recording a lot of single-player stuff without the internet available at the time. And so I needed my... so the skin is a Steve skin with an @ symbol on it, so that you can tell, like, oh, like, I would just only show the skin when I was recording with the internet, if that makes any sense. But the reason I chose an @ symbol in particular is because when you play NetHack, your character is represented by an @ symbol, and that way you know where you are. And I was like, how am I going to know where I am in Minecraft, since I can't see myself? So, yeah. It's not a very good bit of logic, but it lasted. I made that decision before my first episode of the first show I did in June of 2011, and I've kept the shirt ever since. So. Skins work on single player local now. They didn't back in 2011. Favorite holiday besides Halloween? Oh boy, I'm not good at ranking things. I always have a fun time at New Year's because all my friends get together for that every year, and so. But like that's because I like my friends, not because I care deeply about calendars, you know. But yeah, I'm not great at ranking things. I like a lot of different holidays. Look forward to Christmas every year because I get to see my family. That's always a fun one. Thanksgiving is a little bit more hit and miss with people's schedules, it seems. So I still haven't figured out what I'm doing this year, which is something I can stress out about another day. What's my favorite season? Probably season 3 of The Wire. Am I only 2 up? I thought I was 3 up. Here we go. The Wire is a fantastic show. I'm planning on rewatching it later this year or early next year. I haven't had a good rewatch of The Wire in about 7 or 8 years, and I think I'm due. I can have a little Wire as a treat. Okay. So this is an example of why I actually want to keep this on my hotbar somewhere. Favorite Minecraft block? Sword block. I wish they'd bring it back. Sword blocking was amazing. Okay, now I gotta click a tweet. Hold on. Oh, yeah. So people asking about the @ shirt. It's featured in this tweet. Thank you, Mahi0, for finding that. Don't Panic Flip asked me, Joe, can you make a picture like this one Manu made? And I was like, I can make a picture exactly like the one Manu made. Malicious Compliance FTW. I should probably put that in my special... Oh, that's already in my text file full of special tweets. I need to label that better. @ shirt versus Manu. Okay, cool. Did my Minecraft skin get a shave as well? Nope, not yet. I wanted to do a collab thing with other people, but everybody is like kind of recovering from the charity stream today, so I was gonna wait until the HermitCraft meeting on Thursday to pitch something. See if we can get, because last time, you know, B-Dubs was a barber, but I think it's funnier if we get, if we're like, oh man, we just did all these big group events with the charity thing and the Ren the King thing. Can we get 21 people to shave Joe and just have everybody walk up and slap me with shears and then we change the skin or something? Probably won't happen. I'll figure out something more realistic, but I want to do something fun there with more people than just me, because I can just remove a few pixels from the skin easy, but it's doing it as a group that makes it fun. There's a good chance everybody else is like, Joe, we're burned out on group stuff. No. Nobody wants to do group stuff right now. Okay, so. Oh, boy. I got a new box of tissues, but, like, the tissues are in the box so good that it's like they're tearing on trying to remove them. Maybe I could sell my beard to Impulse. Hold on. Find or start a conversation. Impulse SV. Is it funny if I sell you the beard off my Minecraft skin? I'm going to open this with not urgent, but... Okay. That, I think, is the funniest idea yet. I love the idea that Impulse needs more beard. No preference. Like Locks of Love, but with beards. The great thing about Locks of Love is it has the alliteration, so it's like Bounties of Beards or Best of Beards or I gotta change tabs back again. Braids of beards. Backup beards. Bushels of beards. Beards of beauty. This might have legs. I know, right? Beard-a-Bear Workshop? You got a great scar, but we're making such good progress. Okay. Welcome back, Scar. Bye, Scar! Hey, Mooney Macy. Mooney Macy writes in the Twitch chat, I'm sort of new to your streams. What are you working on? We are getting ready to drain the interior of this pinball machine here. It's been a little while since I've shown this from the outside, so great time in there, Mooney Macy. Basically, my mega base this season is a colossal pinball machine, 128 meters wide, 256 meters deep, called Deep Field. It's going to be themed after space telescopes. We've got the back box in place. We've got the display there. We've got a marker for where the playfield is going to be, though it's not done yet. Got the receiver bar for the lockdown bar. If we come over here, I've actually got, if you're curious about why would I build this at this scale, it's because it perfectly maps to 2 maps in Minecraft. So what we're doing right now is we are preparing to come back here with sponges to drain the inside. Because we built this out, like it's coming out of the ocean like Godzilla. Because, of course, Godzilla is huge in the pinball community right now on account of the Keith Elwin game. You might have heard of it. Godzilla. Okay. Oh, we need to make sure we don't accidentally hit the fireworks when we do this. Hold on. Swap that out. Swap that out. We need that in. Is the machine going to be functional in some way or more of an art piece, says Bass Symphonies. It's going to be more of an art piece. The most functional element of it is going to be that I'm going to build an elytra course inside of it that will simulate being the ball. You'll start at the plunger and fly up the shooter lane. Should be fun. Hey, welcome, Lizzie Mac. Glad you could be joining us tonight. Or today, for you, I guess, probably. But yeah, this is like a year-long project. This is a long-term project. So we are working at our own speed on this. We're not going to be rushed. We're doing it right. We're basing it on realistic measurements of all the parts. A pinball at this scale would be 6 meters, a little bit over 6 meters. Let's say hi to Scar. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back with night vision versions. This area here is just not really workable with what I've got going on. Yeah, this has been a work in progress for some time, and will continue to be. Building a pinball machine in real life or in game, both of these are challenges. What's up with the large face cam, says YOLO Girl. The camera gets bigger when we hit certain tipping milestones. We are currently, let's see, 19 away from the next face camera expansion milestone, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We're actually 19 away from the most obnoxious face camera, because the camera gets bigger, but also slightly more transparent every milestone. But the next milestone we're about to hit is where it's like huge, but not transparent yet. So it's everybody who's tipped up to this point has been making the camera more obnoxious. And then that's kind of the tipping point beyond which it will become less obnoxious. Lizzie Mac rolling in and tipping 80 says, congrats, Joe. And has, let's see, champagne glasses, hearts, and a sunflower. I'm guessing that is congratulations on the engagement. Thank you so much, Lizzie Mac. Let's go ahead and get somewhere safe. And then we can go ahead and process those face camera expansions. Lizzie Mac writes, more face. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for the kind words and the support. So here we go. So y'all are going to get to see 4 face camera expansions. Oh, Scar's using the bed. Great. So here we go. Expand. Joe. So here it is, the most obnoxious face camera expansion, the Tony Stark helmet cam. It takes up the whole screen, and it's only going to drop to 60% Joe opacity. But you know what? So that was the first 20 that Lizzie tipped. But Lizzie actually tipped another 20, and another 20, and another 20. So we got 3 more face camera expansions to go, thanks to Lizzie's incredibly generous support of the show. So here we go. Grow Hills. This is our next face camera size, the T. Joe Eckhillsberg, where it's just my eyes. But then we've got 2 more to go. So thank you, Lizzie Mack, once again for supporting the show. Grow Hills, D. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 42%. And then, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about we expand once more? Lizzie. Yay. Thank you, Lizzie. D. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 32%. So there you go. And now we are 19 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So you're truly seeing HermitCraft through the eyes of its players, or just one eye of one player. But you're seeing HermitCraft mostly, except for 32% of my face. Okay. So I think that was the end of the sand. So we're off on another sand run. Okay, how is my elytra doing? Is I guess the next question. It's doing okay. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this in our offhand. Gonna welcome Scar back because he freaks out if we don't. Welcome back, Scar. We're gonna go ahead and we're also gonna change our controls back now that we're not doing galloping blocks anymore. Okay. So, because Asuma is maxing out the mob cap, we're going to have to get creative with fixing our gear. Hey, Taffle, glad to see you. Okay. So, luckily I've been working real hard on this part of the server over here. And, hold on. We've been making a lot of glass. So, here we go. There we go. That fixed that. Nice and easy. Our elytra is repaired. So is both of our shovels. Next problem. Lizzie Max says, I just ate a whole pineapple and now I can't taste water. This is fine. Oh, no. Oh, boy. I am doing well, Taffle. Thank you for the kind words. The congratulations are appreciated. Okay, so where are we going? We are going... I forgot the shulker boxes. We're going to go back and get more sand, it looks like. Ooh. This would have been today's HHH, but everybody was so wiped out that HHH did not happen. That's okay. I'm having fun getting this done on my own. Thank you very much to Tony Dale Tony for tipping 5. That is going to put us now 14 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Hello to Greece, Simon Diamond Gamer. Thank you for joining us. It's a global event. And it looks like we got another tip rolling in here. We got 10 from Electra310, who says, I like the new look. Congrats to you and all the hermits on the charity stream. Well, thank you very much. Let's get that on the abacus here real quick. Boom. 4 and 6 is 10. That puts us now 4 away. I don't know where the camera is anymore. 4 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Thank you very much, Electra310. Okay. So we need to go to the sand area. Woo! It's a lot harder to see the game in the dark. Sorry about that. Okay. So where is... There's the creeper, so that means I need to turn here. Infight B tips 5 and says, share the beard. Oh yeah, if you want to see the before and after pictures of my beard, is this the right one? Hold on. Nope, that is not the right pictures of my beard. Let me find the pictures of my beard. 1 second. Why is my webcam overlaying the gameplay? Oh, a lot of streamers are using webcams now to show their faces. It lets people really see the games through their eyes. But let's see. We got another tip rolling in via PayPal. Let's see who that is from. It's from Mooney Macy. Thank you, Mooney Macy, who tipped 14 and says, want to see another Zoom. Well, let's see. Wait, did I do the math right on this? Somehow I must have screwed up the math at some point. Because I'm still at 32%. Wait. The 5 for share the... Oh, boy. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna... It looks like I did the math wrong. So we're gonna just assume that this gets us a full 20. Thank you very much, Mooney Macy. Here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Do. And then we're going to lower the Joe Pasty now to 24%. D. Alrighty. Don't worry, when we get out of the nether, we were only 4 off after mine says Electra. And then, yeah, I think what happened was that I didn't get the in-flight expansion, so we just did it then and jumped ahead. I think that's... Okay, we actually, instead of putting us evenly at the next expansion, what I should have done... I'm sorry, my brain is not working. MC says, hope you're having a good day. I am. I'm just failing to do rudimentary calculations using an abacus. That puts us 18 away from the next expansion. So, okay, where was I? We need to go... Yeah, the camera gets bigger when we hit certain tipping milestones, and we are currently 18 away from the next one. Although, now that you guys are explaining to me where I screwed up my math, I think what I should have said was... I think that we're actually... Skipping ahead was the wrong way to do it. I was trying to not penalize you guys for my mistake. What I should have done is... Okay, we're now... $3? Yeah. I'm going to throw some more beads on here. We're now $3 away from the next one. $3 away from the next one. Mooney Macy says I'm $8 away. Yeah, but I'm throwing... In-flight B tips another 2. It says math be hard. Yeah, we're just going to put... I'm giving you a discount on the next expansion because I screwed up the math. But yeah, I was going for a Gomez Adams look in there. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah. Okay. So we are back here. Welcome to the desert. MC tips 5. That's going to get us 4 past our next face camera expansion milestone. Here we go. It's time to expand. OBS hates it when the camera gets this big. I'm going to hit something, aren't I? Jost. Do. We're going to lower the Joe Pasty now to 20%. And then Chloe the Great and Powerful tips 3 and says, who needs math anyway? Thank you, Chloe the Great and Powerful. That puts us 13 away from the next expansion milestone. Okay. So, yeah, we're getting it done. Okay, where is my bed? We're actually going to need the bed because the sun is getting set real quick. So I think what I need to do is I need to use the bed. Then I need to do a hydration break so I can refill my drink. So for the hydration breaks, we got a lot of new people who haven't been here before. I like to do those right after night turns into day so I don't get mobbed by monsters. And what I do is I play a song from either our first album, Sean Hill Sings Joe Hills Volume 1, or our second album, Sean Hill Sings Joe Hills Volume 2, that was requested by one of my Patreon patrons. So this is actually a good time for me to pull up that spreadsheet. Sheets.google.com. Patreon, thanks. And let's see. Sammy, who might still be stuck in an airplane, requested Lines, a song I wrote from Sean Hill Sings Joe Hills Volume 1. So we're going to go ahead and play that. This is a 4-minute song, so if you need to grab a drink or use the restroom or what have you, you got 4 minutes. And honestly, even if you're back a little bit later than that, we're mostly mining sand. It'll be fine. See you in 4.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. A power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always butcherous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers about the murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative, we won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
Welcome back. That was lines from our first album, Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills, Volume 1. Let me go ahead and post a link to that just in case you're curious. All right. So we're out here gathering some more sand to put in our offhand. Just kidding. It'll go in our primary hand. Probably. I don't know. Let's put these boxes down. Do I have an upload or stream schedule? Uploads, not so much. Streams, I stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 days a week. Tuesday and Wednesday are my off nights. At 8:30 U.S. Central Time, which is like 2 hours before now, roughly. And I usually stream about 2 or 3 hours, depending on if it's like a school night or whatever. Which tonight is a school night. So, yeah. And then I have Wednesday morning craft streams with Cleo at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna be doing pumpkin carving on Wednesday morning. I usually do bonus streams throughout the week, depending on when I need to record more HermitCraft footage, because I record all of my or as many of my segments as possible on stream, so I can get a feedback. YouTube chat seems seems convinced I missed a $2 tip from MC. I thought I got that. Hold on. You know what? If I'm gonna make a mistake, I'll make a mistake in your favor. Thank you, MC, for the $2. I thought I put it on the Abacus, but just in case I didn't, that puts us 11 away from the next Face Gamer expansion milestone. I'm pretty sure I got both of MCs. But maybe there was a third one I didn't realize, or I thought it was the second one, but you know what? Whatever. It's fine. Bank error in your favor. No need to apologize about, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, maybe depending on what you screwed up, maybe you do need to apologize to someone else. I just think you're apologizing to me. Alrighty, have a great night, YOLO girl. So because it is a school night, we are probably going to wrap up in a little bit. I really wanted to get further along with this than I am. But I can tell I'm starting to fade, and I do got to get my kid to school in the morning. Bank error in your favor. Collect 2 Abacus beads. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, I'll worry about that later. Let's grab more sand. Has shaving my beard sap my strength Samson style? I'm pretty sure that was his locks of hair, not his beard. Oh boy. Oh, you know what would be a good Halloween costume? What's that December video? Oh boy. The thing where it's like, oh, we don't do Santa Claus anymore. We do... It's not Harvey the Wonder Hamster, but it's something that sounds like Gigi the Christmas Snake. Oh my gosh, Gigi the Christmas Snake would be a good Halloween costume. Gigi the Christmas Snake is like the most terrifying thing for a YouTuber. Because like Gigi the Christmas Snake is like looking into like a funhouse mirror and seeing the worst version of what you could become. No, Michael, it's Gigi the Christmas Snake. I was... Good guess, but no, it's Gigi the Christmas Snake. But, like, Gigi the Christmas Snake is, just, like, the most terrifying video to me. But it's objectively very humorous and funny. But, like, I watched that, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. The name of the character is Gigi the Christmas Snake. Well, why are you surprised I'm saying the full name every time? No Halloween district this year, sadly. At least not yet. But I was traveling for like 15 or something days out of the month. And I'm going to be gone next weekend too for Music City Multicon. So, yeah, it was hard to do a real Halloween district this year, sadly. I love the Halloween district. We'll do one next year, maybe. Stress is doing a Halloween build? Oh, that's good. I did I did renovate my Relaxolotl to be a Sadako from Ringu. I did autumnify the scary trees. That's more of a fall thing than a Halloween thing. Okay. Hey, we got another tip rolling in. It is from Miss Canuck, who says, bank error in your favor. Collect $20. Boom. That's going to put us 9 past our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. So here we go. Wait, I hit the wrong button there. Expand. Just. Do. And let's see if we can find. There's my eye. Lowering the Joe Passy now to 16%. So it usually goes 16, 12, 9, 6, 3, 0. We're currently on $20 milestones. I don't know how many more that is. I can't do the math. But if we do hit 0, we're doing Jomez Adams tonight since I have the mustache and everything. I don't know how likely that is. But either way, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Thank you, Miss Canuck, for supporting the arts and my show in particular. My starter house is a haunted house, so it's a year-round Halloween district. That's true, yeah. I was going to try and decorate the inside. I just ran out of time. And, like, I'm so exhausted from this weekend, all the driving and everything. I'm just going to do the big sand project because I need to do that anyway. And I don't need to be mentally, like, creative to do that. I can just show up and start hitting shovels. Things. Did Scar come back? Welcome back once more. Lay your head down and dream, Stephanie Hall. I might have said that already. I probably need to do the same soon. I am clearly starting to fade. But let's go. The problem is, if I don't burn off all my extra energy before I end the stream, then I end up being like, well, let me go do something else for a while. And then I'm like, oh, now it's 3 a.m. So I need to stream as long as I possibly can, but I need to stop streaming before I get myself killed in stupid ways in Minecraft and lose like 4 hours worth of gear. I'm starting to fade like my Joe Passy. Spooky Scar Tree would be cool, but I don't know if Scar is up for that right now, and I'd be wary of messing up his build somehow. He worked so hard on it. What's the Joe Passy asked William A. We're at 16% right now, and we are currently $11 away from the next face camera expansion. Welcome, Lucifer. Glad you could join us. We are having fun. Okay, let's go place some of this sand into our chests here. 7 pork chops left. That's not a lot. Okay, so we're low on fireworks and thoughts at this point. Alright, chops. Boy, we don't have a lot of chops. Jason says, Jason Braben in the YouTube chat says, which key moves all of one item? You hold down shift with a stack of it in your hand and double click another stack of it. It's not like a single key. It's a weird multi hand gesture almost. Jared Sherwood rolling in and tipping 20 in YouTube Super Chat. Thank you very much, Jared Sherwood. That's going to put us, let's see. We were 11 away from the next face camera expansion, but an even milestone with that 20 puts us 11 away from the next one now. So here we go. It's time to expand. Thanks to Jared Sherwood. The Jost. Do-do-do-do. I'm going to lower the opacity now to 12%. Where is it? There it is, 12%. Boom. Thank you very much, Jared Sherwood. That is now going to put us, once again, 11 away from the next expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Meanwhile, we got another 20 rolling in via PayPal. From Benjamin, who says, without the beard, when you're in black and white with your hair pulled back, you have some serious Freddie Mercury vibes going. Well, thank you, Benjamin. Let's put that on the abacus, too. It's going to put us 11 away from the next one after this one. So here we go. Expand. Joust. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Da-na-na-na. And we're going to drag this back this way now. Where's my face? There it is. Lowering the opacity to 9%. So it goes 963 on the opacity there. Then we got another $11 from Chad, who says, expand Joe. That does put us evenly at the next milestone. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. Thank you very much to Chad for that 11. We're now 20 away from the milestone. After that, we're growing. Let's get going. Okay. Drag that drag handle like there's no tomorrow. Although I hope there is a tomorrow, because it's Tuesday and I get to play Pathfinder with my friends. Anyway, there we go. One huge eye, lowering the opacity now to 6%. That puts us 20 away from the next expansion and I guess 40 even away from the entrance of Jomez Adams. So, Demgen13, have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, thank you to everyone who just tipped, and everybody who's tipped all evening for supporting the arts. This show is not funded by Microsoft. This is not an ad for Minecraft. I bought this out of pocket and use it like paint to like be a medium for my own weird stuff. Weird stuff on a stream. It's more likely than you'd think. At least to you anyway. So, here we go. Let's place a whole lot of blocks. Here we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Sage Morrison says BOO turns into a pumpkin. When I worked night shift at a styrofoam factory, there was one guy who was supposed to clock out. I would come in at 11:30 because my shift was like the technically midnight to 8 a.m. But we'd show up early. It was more like 11:30 to 8:30 or whatever, because lunch or whatever. But there was one guy who worked the line on the shift before us, and when it started getting close to midnight, if there was something that he's like, "Hey, somebody needs to come take a look at this, because it's not my problem," you know, as soon, y'all, somebody needs to pay attention and come deal with this, because I'm out of here. He would always yell, "I'm turning into a pumpkin," because at midnight, you know, he's like, so when he's on his shift, he's a carriage, but at midnight, he's clocking out. He's turning into a pumpkin at midnight. I thought that was great. Just a grown man screaming, "I'm turning into a pumpkin in a factory" is just delightful. Okay, I forgot to put this in here. Put this down, but we can, yeah, there we go. Picking up blocks now. Doo-doo. Picking up blocks now. Doo-doo. Hey, we got another tip rolling in. Let's see who it's from. 20 even from Helena, who says, "Congratulations on your engagement." Thank you very much, Helena. That is going to put us 20 away from the next expansion and the entrance of Jomez Adams. So here we go. Oh no, it's getting dark. Hold on, we gotta get somewhere safe. Gotta get somewhere safe before it gets dark. Meanwhile, let's keep working OBS while we fly. Expand. Where's the corner? Gotta drag the drag handles just. Do. Recenter. Boom. Where's my eye? How big did it get? That's how big. Before we turn it down to 3%, let's turn it up. That's how big my eye is on the camera. Turning it back down to 3% now. Where's my bed? It should be over here, right? Okay, yeah, there's my bed. So anyway, that puts us 20 even away from the next expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. This is the last $20 milestone of the night. Once we start switching to the weird stuff, the expansions go up to 50 each. So y'all have been warned. If you want to get the last $20 milestone of the night, you better jump on it. Uh-oh, no. Where did I put that box? Oh, boy. That's going to be... it's like in the Harry Potter musical when they put the invisibility cloak down on the walking chair. So, yeah, that's gonna be a problem later. I feel like I was just, like, over here or something. There it is. Oh, thank you, Salem. Yeah, if you want me to thank you by a specific name, open your message with, like, your name here. Like, the way I would say, like, Joe Hills here. You know, so if you said Salem here, then I'll know to call you Salem, right? And I'll ignore whatever the written name is in there at that point. But thank you very much for your support. It is appreciated. Hey, a tip just rolled in. Thank you very much to Ashley for tipping 50, who says, "Congratulations to you and your new fiance. Also, the shave looks great on you." Well, thank you very much. That's going to get us 30 past our next milestone, 20 away from the one after that. I've got a whole song just about this next bit. So let's go ahead and put that on now, and I will be right back.
Dear live stream viewers, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off-color optics from a broken cam, and some other child just throws up its hands. Jost has been for showtime now. It's a heady job and he wants to be a webcam expander. Webcam expander.
Webcam expander. Webcam expander. Boom. Dropping that down here. Oh, you know what I forgot is I forgot to have a gray glass pane to put in slot 9 for when I'm putting the hot in the hot bar. But thank you very much to Ashley for getting us 30 past that milestone. Once again, we're at $50 milestones now that we're at Joe Mez Adams phase. And hey, Kirby Bucks rolling in and tips 20. He says, let's make this easy for someone else. Well, hey, that puts us right there. Thank you very much, Kirby Bucks. So here we go. Please direct your attention down to slot 9, where I was temporarily putting the hot in the hot bar, so I can say howdy, y'all. Grow Mez Adams here, Joe Mez Adams here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee da dee da dee, dee da dee da dee, dee dee, dee 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 dee. Okay. Vin Showoken says, I don't know if I've been here for a Joe Mez Adams before. Yeah, we're mixing it up a little bit since I have the mustache and everything. We've substituted the Beetlejuice with Joe Mez Adams for the next week or so until Halloween. But yeah. So thank you all so much for supporting the show. Nico Nindy says, my first Joe Mez Adams indeed. Awesome. Yep. I told whoever was here earlier that the camera eventually gets smaller again if people tip enough. It comes back around. Okay, wait. Is that person who says, do I prefer movies and books? Not only is he yelling in all caps, but he's also spamming the same question multiple times. Yeah, that's a ban. If I'm in the middle of playing a song and doing a dance, and you ask a question, like, that's completely off topic, I don't think you should expect an answer. I thought it was Weird Al for a second, says Jason. Nope, it's just me, your friendly neighborhood Joe Hills. Dun 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 do 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 da 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 do 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 da da do 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 do. Yeah, Webcam Expander is Paperback Writer by the Beatles. It's a parody of that. Welcome, Seth. Welcome, Oogie Poogie. Why so much sand? We are blocking out parts of an ocean to sponge, and then we need to turn it into glass for a giant pinball machine. Welcome, Radioactive Mouse. Thank you for hanging out, and I hope you have a fantastic evening. Lay your head down and dream. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that shovel out of our hotbar for right now. Welcome, Cha-Cha. Yep, we have substituted the Beetlejuice with Joe Mez Adams this evening, since I've already got the perfect mustache for it. Seth says you can make pinball machines in Minecraft. Yep, my mega base is a 128 meter wide, 256 meter deep cabinet based on Spooky Pinball's Total Nuclear Annihilation, designed by Scott Denisi. I'm doing my own original playfield and art for the machine, which I am theming off of space telescopes, and I'm calling Deep Field. Okay. Well, it's not going to use that much redstone because it's more like a model of a pinball machine. At that scale, you couldn't, like, move things like the flippers with redstone. It would be too big. Coat Duck says, Joe, would you ever consider building your own pinball machine? Yes, that is literally one of the main concerns about trying to find a house to live in instead of an apartment, is so I can get a proper workshop and do, like, stuff like this during the craft streams. No, space telescopes, not space balls. I couldn't get the rights to space balls, the pinball machine. Hey, Spiky, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, and thanks for joining the chat. Have a good night, Kaname. Lay your head down and dream. Did I know they released audio from the Pillars of Creation? Is it actual audio or is it like extrapolated audio? I don't know this. But I feel like they had a thing about like what a black hole might sound like. And I was like, this isn't what it would actually sound like if you flew past it. This is like them shifting something into the audible range. I'm curious about it, but like I'm not sure. Okay, so where is my boxes? Box. Scar left the game. Is he on his way back? Who can know until he attacks? It's Scar. With a bow and arrow, it's Scar. He's a superhero. Scar loves to attack random Joes. But I'm the only one he knows. It was audio based on the data they gathered. Yeah, see, that's the... Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll have to check it out. Like, some of that stuff is like... I don't know. It's interesting, but I'm not... I'd have to read the paper. I'd have to look at it. Interpreting things is definitely like a... Wait, what is this? It's like a witch farm or something? I didn't even know this was here. Okay, it's about to be nighttime. We should probably go... I am so lost. I didn't realize all this stuff was over here. Yeah, I've almost finished this desert and wandered into someone else's area. Oh, yeah, here. I was like, where are all the blocks I had on the ground I want to collect? So we're not lagging the server. That was one stack and change. Have a good night, Nico and Indy. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the regulars are starting to get to bed. I usually wrap up school night streams around 10:30. But we were so close to the Gomez Adams, I wanted to stick around as a treat. I worked hard on this mustache. Y'all, it was actually very challenging to shave in an amusing way. Like, I mean, I think once I figured out to invert the OBS so I could use it like a mirror, that helped a lot. But, okay, it's 10:44 now. Let's go ahead. Last call for tips. We're going to wrap up before the hour. I'm not saying how soon. Maybe I'm going to try and last 10 to 15 minutes, but realistically, I'm starting to fade. So I'm not going to promise 15 minutes. Excuse me. Oh, boy. But, like, trying to shave safely while being entertaining was very demanding. And I was like, y'all were not confident I could do it. And I was like, I'm confident I can do it. It's just going to take a lot of intense attention to detail. If I'm too sleepy to go on, could I at least play the outro? Maybe, but I'm not too sleepy to go on yet. I can just tell I'm getting there. My favorite part was when people were like, but Joe, you could get banned from Twitch if you show blood, which I'm still not sure if that's true or not. I don't know if that's a real rule. But I was like, if I cut myself shaving and get banned from Twitch as part of this incredibly epic HermitCraft stream thing, like, I mean, that's like a whole, that's like, just, that, like, you know, I wouldn't do that on purpose, because that's cheap. But, like, as Electra points out, like, what a story it would be. What a way to go out, says Salem. Yeah, because the thing is, I wouldn't appeal it. I would just say, okay, guys, I guess I'm not streaming on Twitch anymore. And, like, y'all could complain to Twitch all you want, and they would say, well, he should complain to us if he cares. And I wouldn't. And it would be a whole thing. It would be so funny to me. Because, like, it's really funny, because I used to stream on Twitch before they got bought by Amazon. And I had, like, 5,500 followers on Twitch. And I switched over to streaming on Mixer and YouTube. And one day I was like, you know what, maybe I should stream on Twitch sometimes, just in case some of those 5,500 people who used to watch me back in the day are like, maybe they don't know that I moved to Mixer and YouTube, right? So I started dual streaming to Twitch as well as Mixer and YouTube. And then one day I get a tweet from the robot, the HermitCraft robot thing, that, like, I hit 50,000 followers on Twitch. And I'm like, I'm not encouraging people to follow me on Twitch. How did this happen? I went from 5,500 to 50,000 followers on Twitch without telling people to follow me on Twitch. I didn't want a Twitch channel. The only reason I started streaming on Twitch again was to tell people to follow me the other places. It's like, so if I got banned from Twitch over that, like, that would, like, you know, I would have been like, okay, now I could just walk away forever. I'm done. Good to know, Coat Duck. Coat Duck is offering help with 3D modeling and printing stuff for pinball machine design. I appreciate that. My first machine, I'm probably going to try to build without custom parts. Kind of the same way Scott Denisi designed TNA to work with off-the-shelf components. Because it's cool to design machines with custom parts. I like a lot of machines with custom parts, but I want to really wrap my head around the fundamentals, right? And so that's kind of one of the things I'm challenging myself with for the most part on this. But no, thank you for the offer. And maybe in the long term I'll need it, but probably not for this first project. Okay, let's go ahead and drop these off. Okay. But yeah, I think it's against the rules of Twitch to try to get banned from Twitch. So like I said, I wasn't doing anything trying to get banned. But when y'all were like, "What if you get banned?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. Not a concern. We're good." So here we go. We did last call for tips. Nothing's rolled in yet, but I'll give it a few minutes just in case. We are currently 50 away from the next face camera expansion because we are on Gomez Adams, which I think the mustache looks cool with the Gomez Adams suit. That's just me, maybe, but okay, we want yellow 4. That's our home address. Whoops. Yeah, the Nether Tunnel address system is great, Riggs Diggs. Okay, so this is back. People who are asking why we need all the sand. We're going to sponge up this ocean inside the pinball machine here. Got a lot of pinball machine. How's this Nether... I'm too tired to read. How does this season's Nether Hub compare to the rest? I mean... Boy, I don't feel like I'm qualified to answer that. Like, it looks fantastic. But, like, what makes a Nether Hub a Nether Hub? Like, you're asking me a question where I'm like, oh boy, what is this season's Nether Hub? Is it the Nether Hub at the end of the season, or is it the Nether Hub now, or is it the Nether Hub over the course of the season? Like, I'm the worst person to ask questions to because my brain just goes everywhere at once. Okay, so... Riggs Dig says it would be nice if there was super useful things in the hub, like communal storage or something. So, like, the Season 1 Nether Hub literally had a mall inside of it. And so that was really cool. Like, our first shopping district was in the Nether Hub of Season 1. Oh yeah, we need to switch over to keybinds, use item, queue. Done. But like, how do you compare another hub that's also a mall to another hub that you can fly through? Because we couldn't fly through the Season 1 Nether Hub because, like, Elytras weren't in the game yet. You know what I mean? Like, the Season 6 mini-map Nether Hub was really cool. Safety and ease of navigation, Sage Morrison says, are very important. Yeah. We've had a lot of problems with Nether Hubs, like, trying to figure out stuff like how the video is going to look. Because, like, Iskall had this really cool idea for the Season 5 Nether Hub, but it ended up being too dark on camera for, like, a lot of recording software and editing software. It was like discarding the detail. This was a whole problem. Like, and that was really frustrating because it looked great on our screens in game, but the stuff we were using to capture the footage back then just couldn't handle low contrast between a bunch of different colors of black or different shades of black very well. It was just a mess. Like, because like it was so beautiful, but like it just didn't show up well, you know. And like at the end of the day, if we're making a YouTube series together, like stuff needs to look good in YouTube. Yeah, YouTube compression with a bunch of really similar like shades of black, especially back then. Epic World Map was Season 6, which I really liked. Okay. Renegade Sai says, I think another hub is good when it's otherworldly. Yeah. Whoa. I did not. Did not plan that fall well. Okay. So, I'm thinking we're about ready to wrap up here. Oh, boy. I'm thinking we're about ready to wrap up here. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the outro music while I figure out who we're going to raid. This is the second half, the reprise of the opening theme, Lay Your Head Down and Dream. It's 90 seconds, and then I'll tell you who we're raiding.
city is bright, but the stars keep growing dimmer. The dishwasher runs, then you find forks from dinner. Killing lights, charging phones, setting alarms to make their tones. Winding down, closing blinds, the rest for tomorrow when there's time. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills has left the building.
We're about to raid Rain City Pinball. When you get there, our raid message is, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills raid here. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.